Cycling advocates are expressing their disappointment tonight. This year, the city installed long-awaited bike lanes on a busy Scarborough road. Well, 5 months later, they have removed them. And it's a move cyclists are calling a massive waste of money for a project that cost $160,000.
I was thrown on the side of the street, but I was left with bruises and cuts, and I was bleeding, and definitely made me scared to cycle on the streets of Toronto.
Sean Cooper remembering a close call he experienced as a cyclist in Scarborough.
So I've actually been hit by a vehicle, which makes you scared as a cyclist.
That fear slightly put to ease when temporary bike lanes were installed along Brimley between Lawrence Avenue and Kingston Road in July as part of the city's active TO initiative, which included installing 25 kilometers of new bike lanes across the city. Cooper says he was hoping the lanes would have been permanent.
But there are literally zero protected bike lanes in Scarborough, which is quite disappointing to see the first ones installed in Brimley and then see them removed 5 months later.
The news of the lanes being removed came just days before a 23-year-old woman was tragically killed this past Wednesday while riding her bike in the area of Dufferin Mall. Police say the van hit the woman, throwing her into northbound traffic, where she was struck by another vehicle.
We really need counselors, city councilors, to stand up for us.
Brimley was initially picked as a location for the bike lanes to increase road safety after studies showed over 70% of vehicles on that roadway travel 10 kilometers per hour over the speed limit. City documents show over the past 5 years, there have been 3 fatalities, including one this past spring. Councilors decided to remove the lanes on Monday, citing greater congestion at intersections along Brimley Road and a low number of people using them.
They were set up to fail. It's basically every time cycling lanes are added to Scarborough, it's just like a stub lane that goes nowhere. And the city councilors really wanted them to succeed. They would have a whole network of protected bike lanes in Scarborough, but instead they just build bike lanes to nowhere.
City officials say sections of Brimley Road are scheduled for road reconstruction in the next few years. In advance of that work, area residents will be consulted on opportunities to include traffic and safety improvements, including the potential for cycling infrastructure.